Hello everyone, guten Abend. Rin here from the Deux Points, the Eurovision channel that gives you 12 points. I have just seen the first rehearsal of Jendrik from Germany, as you might have guessed, and there's a lot to say about it, actually. I'm going to try and keep this as short as possible, but so let's deal with staging first, because I think that's, kind of important to understand. I mean, he gave us a video that was really full of different elements, and I was really wondering how he was going to kind of translate that onto the stage. I think he's actually done a good job. He has 3 singers. I believe all 3 of them were in the video in one capacity or another. So 3 backing vocalists who also, I think they pretend, I don't think they're really playing trumpets, trombone, these kinds of brass instruments that we also see in the video. Jendrik himself is sort of out the front. He's quite prominent. He moves around a lot, as you'd imagine. And he also is joined by his middle finger friend. So the 2 of them sort of interact, dance, and sort of play off each other for the entire performance. That said, the backup singers also kind of double as dancers. There's also a number of times when they leave their spot and dance around with Jendrik and the middle finger. I mean, the costuming, I thought, for Jendrik himself was quite safe. We've seen him in some really spectacular costumes. And today, he was just in a pink blazer and some dark-colored pants. I mean, the blazer was fantastic, loved it, but it wasn't like at that level of some of his crazy sparkly blazers that we've seen him in and love. That said, this might not be his final stage costume. I mean, it's his first rehearsal. And so it would be understandable if he was wearing something different on the day. I've written down, reading my notes, it was fun and chaotic. I mean, there were lots of moments where he was improvising, and I think to some extent, well, for his personality, it matches really well. It actually works. But when we're talking about the context of Eurovision and the rules, I'm not sure whether actually adding in lines and sort of changing in effect the way the song is actually allowed. I think, I think there must be a line at some point between what is considered, like interacting with the audience or ad-libbing, sorry, and actually, singing something that's different. So I think he's going to have to kind of reel it in a little bit, and be a bit careful with how much he sort of improvs during his performance. Yeah, there's quite a lot of room for improvement, but again, it is the first rehearsal. It's not like the other ones we've seen today, which are the second rehearsals and a much more polished product. This is still, really raw. It was just a lot of fun. It was a lot of joy. I really enjoyed it, but I think the juries will absolutely hate it. And I say that because, I mean, the words are chaotic, the performance is chaotic. I mean, it's joyful, but it is chaos. And either you like that and respond to it well, or you hate it. And I think that, if we look at what juries have been drawn to over the years, this kind of song is not it. So I can't imagine it's going to score very well with the juries. I also think that for the viewers at home, it will be quite divisive. It'll either be, they'll either love it or they'll hate it. And that was kind of reflected as well in the press center. Half the press were like, oh, I love it, this is fantastic. And the other half were like, this is terrible. So, I mean, I was on the I love it camp. I thought it was really fun. But again, I can't, unfortunately, see this getting onto the top half of the board. I think it will be somewhere between 16 to 20 in the final. I mean, it's tough. I don't know. It could do a little bit better, but I don't think it will. I think that the energy and, and the fun aspects are just not quite enough to compete with some of the other artists that we have who are bringing highly polished kind of performances to the stage. Anyway, that said, I thought it was good fun. I hope he does well. I'm sure that he'll make improvements between now and when we see him on the grand final night. I mean, it's early days, and yeah, that's about all I have to say. So thanks for watching. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel here on YouTube. Also head on over to Instagram and follow us there at the Deux Points. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you get notifications every time we upload new content. So See you soon for my review of the Netherlands. Bye!